For tonight's high school basketball action, it is the Henderson Chevrolet Buick GMC Colonel Basketball Classic, game number 3. The home team on the scoreboard, the Henderson County Colonels, and the visitors of Dawson Springs High School. Let's meet the starting lineup for tonight's game. First, the visiting Panthers of Dawson Springs. At forward, number 44, Jaden Plunkett. At forward, number 20, Rex Blue. At center, number 30, Casey Fain. At guard, number 21, Montgomery Johnston. And at guard, number 12, Jackson Thomas. The head coach of Dawson Springs, Mickey Blue.
And now the lights will go out here at Colonel Gym for the introduction of the Henderson County Colonels. The voice of Colonel Gym, Steve Dow, with our starting lineup presented by Melinda Lunsford, your local ERA First Advantage Realtor.
And now, the starting lineup for your Henderson County Colonels. At forward, number 14, Jake Rideout. And guard, number 23, Lakin McKinney. At guard, number 3, Cooper Davenport. At guard, number 5, Alec Satterfield. And at guard, number 11, Gerard Thomas. Assistant coaches, Seth Crowley, Kyle Forrester, Jason Lyons, Joey Davenport, Connor Mattingly, and the head coach of the Colonels, Tyler Smithhart.
That's the voice of Colonel Jim, Steve Dow. Opening tip here on WSON, being brought to you by Butler's Apothecary. Happy New Year's from Butler's. Butler's offers drug compounding, immunizations, health screenings, and free countywide delivery. Butler's Apothecary, 213 North Main Street, the way a pharmacy should be. We are underway. Colonels win the tip as Satterfield gets it off to Davenport. D. Patrick Ford presents our keys to the game. Ryan, what's your keys for a Colonels win tonight?
Number 1's turnovers. Got to handle the ball well. 2, free throw shooting, down, improving the job, and then rebounding. That's the third key.
Davenport, a 3 to open from the left side. A good look, no good. Rebound kept alive by Rideout. Picked up by Thomas in the second chance of the Colonels, but Satterfield tries to get it inside. It's tipped away, and an early turnover against the Colonels. It'll be Montgomery Johnson with the basketball just across midcourt. Satterfield on him, hands off to Rex Blue. Head coach Mickey Blue's son with the basketball now. Jackson Thomas over to Blue out high left. One bounce, looking to go inside, instead left wing to Plunkett. Plunkett picks up his dribble, try to go in the corner, and it's thrown away by Gerard Thomas. G right to the floor, to the rack, lays it up and in.
Nice take from Thomas there.
Thomas coming in, averaging 19 a game to lead the Colonels. 2-0 Henderson, just under 7 minutes to play in this opening quarter. Blue trap near midcourt, and Thomas and Satterfield trap, but a whistle and a foul on Henderson. It will go on Gerard Thomas. Plunkett to play it in into the backcourt to Johnson. At the high post of Blue. Straight away with the basketball. Thomas picks up his dribble to Blue out high left. Blue, good look down on the post. A little floater up and in from 6 feet. A basket up and in for Plunkett. And Dawson Springs ties it 2. Thomas straight away for Henderson. Lob inside a Rideout. Underneath the basket, left side. Not a great angle. Now double teamed and traveled. Panthers force the Colonels' second turnover. Dawson Springs, man, house money, nothing to lose. Huge underdog tonight. They can play free and easy.
Colonels have struggled with turnovers all year long, so start the season, they got to do better.
Thomas right side to Fain. Now to the paint, back to Thomas. Straight away with the basketball, Montgomery. Left side back to Plunkett. He's going to fire a 3. It's off, no good. And McKinney kind of failed. Don't have the rebound secured. It's picked up by Thomas. And then a jump ball comes. It will stay with the Panthers. McKinney kind of hit his, I couldn't tell, lip or kind of forehead on the floor, kind of stumbled. He and Thomas got tied up, kind of going for the loose ball, and Henderson trainer T.J. Hall out. Is he holding a tooth?
I'm thinking
He's got something in his left hand, unless that's just some blood.
I couldn't really tell from the position arrow. It was like mouth area.
I don't know if it was just had some blood in his mouth, hopefully, but he's kind
Was
of
it
holding
tooth?
his lip or mouth there area. So McKinney out of the game at the moment. Trajan Davis in. Inbounds comes into Blue. Try to go inside it. Tipped away out of bounds by Satterfield, and it will stay with Dawson Springs.
And Panthers are going to do anything. They're going to switch up defenses. They're going to do anything to try to, and even on offense, they'll change a lot of stuff as well.
Rex Blue with the basketball at high right. Gives it up for the high post to Fain. Back to Blue. To Montgomery near the jump circle. Montgomery on the left elbow. Kick out to Plunkett. Pass behind him, but Plunkett chases it down. Now hands it off back to Blue. Near side Thomas. Now middle of the floor for him out near the jump circle. Picks up his dribbles. Davenport comes out and traps. Hands it off to Blue. Right side to Plunkett out high right. And Trajan Davis bumped him out front. First foul on Davis, second against the Colonels. 5.5 minutes to go, first period, 2-2. Plunkett gets it in to Johnson in the backcourt. Gives it up to Rex Blue straight away. Now back to Plunkett. Plunkett in the corner to Johnston, left side to the baseline, and a whistle and a hand check foul against Henderson. Their third. That one's going to go against Henderson County's Jake Rideout. His first. And it will be Plunkett to play it in. Baseline left for Dawson Springs. The purple inbounds pass intercepted by Satterfield, who has a steal to the basket right side, lays it up and in. Colonels with a couple layups off steals, lead it 4-2.
Nice take there from Satterfield, who's driving down the lane, his bread and butter.
Plunkett left wing, picks up his dribble to Montgomery. Driving left of the lane. Good look down low to Blue. Turns off the glass. No good. Man rushes a bit. Rebounded by Davis for Henderson. Satterfield high left. Straight away three for Thomas. Not his game. Put back by Davis won't go, and it's cleared off by Plunkett. Thomas is shooting 19% from three.
Yeah, it's
little floater in the lane. Banked off the glass. A little too strong. No good from Thomas. And Thomas has the rebound. Has it right side in the lane to the rack. No good, but draws the foul. That is Thomas's game.
Yes, driving to the basket. And he's so strong, Greg. I just don't think there's anybody in this second region go for pound with him to the basket. He's just so upper body. He's just built like a Mack truck almost.
Plunkett hit with that foul. His first on Dawson Springs. Couple free throws here for Thomas. And it's up and off the front rim, no good. Thomas is, you mentioned he struggled from three, which never been a great three-point shooter. But normally in years past, he's been in the mid-70s from the line because he gets there a lot. But Girard just 65% this season. Lakin McKinney's return, that's good news. Maybe just a chip, too. They're going to figure that one out. Thomas with the free throw. Up and in, but McKinney back in there. 5-2 Henderson, 4:35 to play first period. And a lazy pass, and Davenport has a steal. Just going to fire a three off the back rim. No good. Trajan Davis, another rebound for Henderson. McKinney cutting in, floats it up and in from 8 feet.
Good take there, forcing the turnover and finding some offense there with McKinney.
Yeah, McKinney is scoring 10 points a game. Three Colonels average double figures. Thomas and Davenport, the other two. Colonels trapped with the basketball. Nearly an over and back from Plunkett, but saves it. And now Dawson Springs going to take a timeout. 4:04 to go first quarter, 7-2 Henderson. Back after this word from D. Patrick Ford and Melinda Lunsford here on WSON. Lunsford after this, bumper back. Dawson Springs out of the timeout, gets a three-point try from Blue, hits off the rim, goes over the backboard, out of bounds to Henderson. Colonel's ball now as Thomas is tied up and fouled on his drive to the basket from the left wing and kind of held near the free throw line, and a foul whistled on Jackson Thomas. The first on Thomas, second on Dawson Springs. Henderson on top 7-2, 3:41 to go first period. As it is Moss into the game, plays it into Davenport. McKinney on the elbow, gives up to Thomas. Thomas in the paint. Kick out to Moss. Three in the right corner. That one's off, no good. Rebound being battled for. Davis has his third offensive rebound. Back out to Davenport. That one's in. WB3 for Cooper Davenport off the Davis offensive rebound. 10-2. Three-pointers brought to you by a former Colonel, now your local Edward Jones investment advisor, Walker Bruner. We use Walker's initials, WB, to signify Henderson made three. Now steal from Thomas midcourt, gets to the rack and lays it up and in. Third steal for Thomas, his 5th point.
That is his bread and butter right there, just taking it to the basket strong.
Colonel pressure starting to bother the Panthers. Blue with it on the near sideline and bumped there. 4th foul against the Colonels. It's on Trajan Davis, his 2nd. Just under 3 minutes to go, opening period. Colonels by 10, 12-2. Plunkett gets it into Thomas, right side in front of the Colonels bench. On a cut, try to get to Blue, tipped away. Plunkett has it, driving to the basket, lays it up and in off the glass. Plunkett with 4. All 4 Panther points. Kick out Moss from Satterfield, left side, right out, shooting a 3. That one goes. Jake knocks down the three-pointer for the Colonels, a WB3 for a right out, I believe his first of the year.
Yep. Nice take there, he's wide open.
Blue a 3 on the other end to answer, no good. Thomas rebounds for Henderson. Gerard far sideline to the rack, right side, lays it up and in. 7 for Thomas. Colonels by 13, 2:10 to play in the first. Thomas knocks another one away, has another steal on the right baseline, gets the rack, lays it up and in. And a timeout, Dawson Springs. That last bucket, by the way, his 1,000th career point.
Yeah, I knew he was getting, I forgot to mention here on the broadcast that he was getting close, but he definitely deserved it, and he's played an insane game to start this first quarter.
Oh, so no timeout there.
I thought it was a timeout as well.
I think the officials stopped the game so Thomas could be recognized there.
Yep, he was 9, and that basket exactly gives him 1,000 points.
He's got 4 steals. You mentioned that
Yeah.
triple-double. Usually it comes with rebounds, and he knocks that one away. Picked up by Moss, and he's fouled by Johnston. Johnston picks up his first. And again, that was Thomas who caused that steal.
Yeah.
Knocked it away, picked up by Moss.
He knows how to cause havoc. He did up in Lexington.
19-4 Colonels. Just under 2 minutes to go. Backdoor lob hits the rim. Satterfield. It's a pass. It'll be a turnover. It's picked up by Blue. Looking for a backdoor alley-oop try. And Satterfield's pass kind of hit the rim. with the basketball. Montgomery, nice dribbling, little pass fake off to the left side. A shot up, no good. Rebound tapped around. Montgomery has his own rebound. Back up again, and he's fouled by Rideout. Good job by Montgomery to stay with it as Rideout picks up his second personal foul, the fifth against the Colonels.
Colonels just got I know they wanted that backdoor alley. That would have been, this place probably would have come unglued. Just got to handle the ball well, keep this double-digit lead.
Couple free throws here for Johnston. Misses his first short. Dawson Springs coming in 5-7. The Colonels 6-4. Colonels playing Dawson Springs tonight will take on Ohio County, who beat UHA earlier today. Tomorrow, and then Wrights on Friday as part of the Henderson Chevrolet Buick GMC Colonel Classic. Second free throw good for Johnston. Makes it 19-5 Henderson. Thomas tried to get it down low to Rideout, deflected out of bounds by Blue, and it will stay with the Colonels. Satterfield to play it in baseline right for Henderson. Slaps the basketball. Looking at the high post for Rideout. Missed him to Thomas right side. Three on the way. Short, no good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Henderson. 19-5 Colonels. Minute 17 to go first period. Blue gets it in to Casey Fain. Again, pressure from Henderson. Back to Blue. Back to Fain. Gets it up to Florida Plunkett, right side. Plunkett pulls up from 17. Now to Johnston. Johnson out near the jump circle. Right hand dribble. Right side to Plunkett. High post to Fain. Onto the elbow for Fain. Kick back out to Johnston. With 52 seconds left here in this first period. Corner three for Blue. Short, no good. Rebounded by Rideout for Henderson. Up the floor to Satterfield, who tried to get to McKinney, and it's intercepted by Blue. Colonel's fourth turnover. And now Davenport picks it off on the other end, intercepting a pass. 7 turnovers against Dawson Springs. Thomas penetrating in. And had it blocked, gets it back, puts it up, no good. A second attempt is up and in. And Thomas, a couple of rebounds on that one after he had it blocked, put it back up and in. 21-5 Colonels. Pass knocked away midcourt by McKinney, picked up by Rideout. Another Henderson steal. And Thomas pips it up and in, and he's fouled. Kind of got his heel stepped on and was really off balance. I think he was going to dunk it and was literally falling up and just flipped it up and in somehow. And a possible three-point play as Plunkett picks up his second personal foul.
Yeah, that was just a nice move, and to get that to fall and get a chance at the free throw line, that's a pretty impressive. He's played an impressive game to start this opening quarter with the Colonels almost up by 20.
13 for Thomas here in the opening quarter. 23-5 Henderson, 10 seconds to play here in the first. Free throw for Thomas, rattles off, no good, missed it. Davis rebounds for Henderson. It's Trajan's fourth offensive rebound, then traveling called on Thomas. Thomas coming out of the game. Cole Branson in for the first time for Henderson. Cole struggled in Lexington. Hopefully he can heat up here at home. With the basketball, Thomas to Johnston, deep three, left side of the buzzer, banked it in. Johnston banks in the three. And after a quarter, it is Henderson County 23, Dawson Springs 8. You're listening to Colonels Basketball and Holiday Hoops, presented by German American Bank. One more after this. 23-8 your score. Henderson County with the lead and the basketballs. We start the second quarter. Thanks for joining us tonight on the WSON Radio YouTube channel and also audio streaming on the WSON Radio app. Corner three for Davenport from the right side, no good. And McKinney goes over the back of Blue on a rebound. Lakin McKinney picks up his first, the sixth against Henderson. Blue gets it in to Thomas. Far sideline for Thomas, picks up his dribble and threw it away. Davis intercepts the pass for Henderson. Trajan left side. Shot off the glass. Good for the Farmers Bank shot. First points for Trajan Davis. Farmers Bank thinks long term. Always have, always will. See how that makes all the difference at Farmers Bank, 1555 South Green in Henderson. 25-8 Colonels. With the basketball, a little shot up and in. Some points off the bench. As with the basket is Deaver on a nice feed from Bullock. 25-10 Colonels. Davenport, 28-footer, no good. Rebound kept alive by Branson, tries to save it off Dawson Springs and does, picked up by Davis. Three for Branson right side. That one's off, no good. And a rebound into the hands of Thomas. Thomas straight away for Dawson Springs. Blue, a three on the way. High arcing three, no good. Rebound being tapped around and controlled by Branson for Henderson. Off to Davenport. McKinney underneath the basket. Fires to Moss. Three on the way, left side, no good. Colonel's really struggling from three.
Yeah, they are. Right.
Rebound, though, by Branson. Cole kicks it back to Moss. Driving left baseline and bumped by Blue. Blue picks up the foul, his first, fifth against the Panthers. Right out returns from Henderson. McKinney checks out. Satterfield going to come back in as well as Davenport checks out. 25-10 is Satterfield to play it in. Baseline left to Branson. DeMoss in the corner. Underneath, right out, lays it up and in. Got good position, and Jake has the bucket. 5 for Rideout.
Rideout's got a rebound. I know. Good cut there and good finish.
Satterfield blocked the shot of Thomas. Rebounded, though, by Johnson, and it's blocked by Rideout, picked up by Davis. Up the floor to Moss. Hammered left side. Dwayne ahead of the line as Thomas fouled him hard.
Yeah, he just kind of went down. He went down pretty hard. It doesn't look like he's facing him too much.
Second foul on Thomas. A couple free throws here for Moss. And Dwayne hits his first. 5'10", 135 sophomore, Dwayne Moss. German American Bank helps communities grow so people can prosper. Talk to them about your banking, insurance, and wealth management goals. German American Bank, member FDIC. Second free throw off, no good. Rebounded, though, by Satterfield. And a second chance for the Colonels off a missed free throw. Back to Moss, left of the lane, floater from 10, good. Moss with 3, Colonels by 20, 30-10. Tyler Hale with the basketball for Dawson Springs, near side in front of the Henderson bench. Gives it up to Johnston. Johnson working on Satterfield. Floater from 10. Good, and he's fouled. Possible three-point play for Montgomery Johnston, who has 6. Satterfield hit with his first foul. Colonel 7th.
Good take there by Johnson. He just took it right at Satterfield and got the basket to fall, and he'll get a chance for 3 points the old-fashioned way.
6 for Johnston to lead the Panthers. Free throw off front rim, no good. Trajan Davis has his 7th rebound off the bench. Satterfield inside to Rideout, unselfish play. Rideout fouled, and we're ahead of the line for 2. They may want Satterfield to go ahead and take that shot. He was pretty deep into the lane. He usually does look to pass first, but against one he's probably got to just put up.
Yeah, taking it to the basket.
Rideout free throw off the back rim, no good. Second free throw coming up for Rideout. Missed them both. Rebounded, though, by Branson. Second chance for Colonels, again off a missed free throw. That's frustrating.
Very frustrating. You got to knock down your free throws, especially when you got a sizable lead.
Branson nearly banked in a three. Kept alive by Thomas. Picked up by Satterfield. His shot no good. Rebound being tapped around, and I think Rideout got it. Good to see us blocked there by the official. But
Davis.
Okay, Davis. So a third chance here. Floater from Branson. No good. Branson keeps the rebound alive, and he gets his own rebound. Thomas kind of hit in the paint. Shot up no good, and Dawson Springs secures the rebound.
You got it. When you have 4 or 5 or 6 chances, you gotta take advantage of that.
No question. On the inside with the basketball, Dawson Springs gets it in deep.
Johnston on that basket there.
Johnston with that one. He has 8. On the other end, Rideout beats the Panthers down the floor. And Jake gets the basket. He has 7. 32-14 Henderson. 4:18 to play first half. With the basketball blue into the corner. A 3 on the way from Bullock is no good. Goes and gets his own rebound. Good hustle. And a second chance for the Panthers. Oh, good look down low and a nice cut. A basket up and in for Deaver on a terrific pass from Johnston.
Johnston, a nice pass there, and Deaver with the finish.
Deaver with 4 off the bench. Branson in the lane left side, gets to the rack, puts it up and in. Branson's first points to go along with 5 rebounds. 34-16 Henderson, 3:40 to play in the first half. And here's a steal by Satterfield out front. And Satterfield bucket of the foul. Possible 3-point play. Fouled from behind by Hale. First on Hale after the Satterfield steal. Possible 3-point play for Alec.
It's a nice take there from Satterfield. That's, like you said, they want him to probably, pass the ball, and he does a fairly good job, but definitely he takes it to the basket. He's pretty strong as well.
Free throw, no good. Off the right side. Rebounded by Dawson Springs. Deaver. With the basketball, Bullock gets it over to Johnston. Johnson out high left, fouled by Satterfield. Good call. Alec, well, 2 physical there on that one. And 2 fouls on Satterfield. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Johnston.
Reaching in just a little much.
Satterfield coming out with the 2 fouls as Moss into the game.
Smithard said he'd go in with Moss and Davis. He's done that, and they've both had some production.
Free throw good for Johnston. He'll get the bonus shot. 9 points for Johnston. 36-17. Colonels, 3:18 to go in this first half. Henderson hosting Dawson Springs. Second free throw good. 3:15 to go first half. Moss. Now to Thomas from the left side of the free throw line. McKinney into the lane, off balance, puts it up and in.
Nice take there from McKinney.
4 for McKinney. And it's the Colonels lead back to 20 with just under 3 minutes to go in the half. Johnston with the basketball near side. Gives it up. Hale pass up a 3. Now Blue will fire one, no good. And the rebound is out of bounds. Well, off of Henderson, they say.
Got Dawson with
Bullock to play it in. Gets it into Blue in front of the Henderson bench. Dawson Springs in their Panther purple tonight. Colonels in their home whites. Johnston in the lane for the right side. Goes up a shot on Rideout. No good. Rideout has a rebound up the floor. Try to get it to Moss. Led him too far. It's out of bounds back to Dawson Springs. 6th Henderson turnover.
Colonels
20-point lead for the Colonels.
They got to do a better job throwing the ball up the floor.
And now Dawson Springs throws one out of bounds on the inbounds against the Colonel pressure, and it goes right back to Henderson.
the pressure the Colonels are giving now, and they're causing havoc. That's why they've only scored 18 points in this first half so far.
Inside it goes to Thomas, and he's fouled going up. That foul called on Blue, his second. Thomas free throw up and in.
Thomas has kind of had a quiet second quarter, Greg. I bet you he was worn out in that first quarter, 13 points.
Second free throw coming up for Thomas, who has 14 points here in this first half. He got them both. 22-point Colonels lead with 2:20 to go in the first half. Rex Blue bounces it over left side to Thomas. Back to Blue out high left, guarded by Rideout. Blue on the baseline, now gives it back up to Thomas. Left wing. Inside, Bullock gets it down low, kick back out to Thomas. On the baseline to Blue, a little shot from 10 feet, tough one, no good. Rebound tapped around and blocked, and a board by McKinney. Moss a three from the right side, no good. Thomas crashes the boards and puts it back up and in.
Nice board and put back from Thomas.
17 for Girard, and the Colonels' lead is 24 with 90 seconds to go here in this first half. 42-18. Thomas left the lane, kicks it out. Blue, another three from the corner. And a putback is off, no good. Then it's rebounded by McKinney after Dever couldn't convert on the putback. Thomas from the left side, and a blocking foul called against Hale, his second. Thomas will have two, double bonus. $17 for Thomas. 3 of 5 from the line. Free throw here, good. Ryan Davenport will get a brief word with Coach Tyler Smithard immediately after this half ends. Second free throw up and in for Thomas. 44-18, 65 seconds to play here in the half. Blue on the left side, lost his dribble, loose, and Davenport have it tripped up, and the team's exchange turnover. Looked like Davenport was fouled. On the other, little floater won't go for Thomas, rebounded by Rideout, and he's fouled. Rideout will shoot two on the other end. With the clock stopped with 49 seconds remaining. Colonels back in action same time tomorrow night. Free throw up and in. Right out with 8. And the second one got them both. 46-18, 45 seconds to go here in the half. Across the floor, Davenport knocks one away, but a reach-in foul called on Davenport as he tried to intercept the pass coming to Hale. And Davenport picks up his first, and it'll be a 1-and-1 for Tyler Hale. Hale, 5'6" senior, looking for his first points. Free throw up and off the front rim, no good. Rebounded by Rideout for Henderson. Three for Davenport, left side, off the front rim. Thomas, an offensive rebound, back down low to McKinney. McKinney had his shot blocked, and it's out of bounds, last touch by the Panthers. Henderson County will take a timeout with 27 seconds to go in the half. A timeout, Colonels. 46-18. Back with the final seconds of the second quarter after this on WSON. Bumper after this one. Moss to play it in to Thomas after the Colonel's timeout, driving baseline. Thomas lost it underneath, and it's put up and in by McKinney. 6-4 McKinney. Dawson Springs throws it away on the other end, trying to get it up the floor to Bullock, but well over his head and out of bounds. 15 turnovers against the Panthers now here in this first half. With the Colonels up 30 with the final 10 seconds left here in this first half. Backdoor Davenport and a dunk, the alley-oop. Davenport to Thomas to end the half. Ryan Davenport is with the head coach of the Colonels, Tyler Smithart.
Coach, your observation on the first half?
Good pace. Our guys are getting out and going, playing fast. Thought Dawson did a good job of taking care of the ball in some stretches there. Just, if they make some shots, they're right there in it. Our guys are doing a great job on the glass.
Good luck second half.
That's the head coach of the Colonels, Tyler Smithart. At the half, the Colonels are on top of Dawson Springs 50-18 in the first half with an alley-oop dunk. Davenport to Thomas, who had a big first half. We'll get his scoring and stats on Colonels at the half coming up next, brought to you by Classic Automotive and Collision Center. But first, this word from Henderson County Schools and a special interview with Doug Bell from German American Bank. Holiday Hoops here on WSON, being presented by German American Bank. Stay tuned for Colonels at the half. Henderson 50, Dawson Springs 18 here on WSON. Need Colonels at the half, Open and Classic next. Welcome to Colonels at the Half here on WSON, brought to you by Classic Automotive and Collision Center. At the half, the Henderson County Colonels lead the Dawson Springs Panthers 50-18. Colonels outscored the Panthers 23-8 in the second quarter and 27-10, 23-8 in the first quarter and 27-10 in the second to take a 32-point lead into the locker room, 50-18. For Dawson Springs, 10 first-half points from Montgomery Johnston, 4 points each from Jaden Plunkett, also 4 from Deacon Deaver off the bench for the Henderson County Colonels. 21 points for Gerard Thomas, including career point number 1,000. He got that earlier in the first quarter. 1,000 career points plus for Gerard Thomas, the 6'3", 220-pound senior. Also has 7 rebounds. Not a team best. That belongs to Trajan Davis, who has a team best 8 rebounds off the bench along with a basket. 3 points for Dwayne Moss, 2 points, 5 boards for Cole Branson, 6 points, 2 rebounds for Lakin McKinney, 4 points for Alex Satterfield, 3 for Cooper Davenport. Jake Wright out with 9 points in the opening half, along with 4 rebounds and a couple blocked shots. Team stats, Henderson County 8 of 14 from the free throw line, 57%. Dawson Springs with 3 of 6, 50%. Colonels crushed the Panthers on the glass, 29-12 in that first half. Turnovers, Henderson 7 and 15 for Dawson Springs. D. Patrick Ford presents our keys of the game. Ryan, how the keys look here at halftime with the Colonels up 32 against Dawson Springs.
Well, with only 7 turnovers in this in that first half, they've got to do a better handling the ball. Free throw shooting, doing okay with that. 8 for 14. That's a little bit better. It could be better.
65 there's average, and so 57%.
Rebounding are doing a really swell job there. Just got to keep that up. And a sizable lead here. Just can't let the Panthers claw their way back into this game and try to fight, because Mickey Blue's teams always know how to fight, and especially this year they've gotten 5 wins. So you got to be ready to go and do all 3 of those in order to come away with the pretty good victory. So hopefully Colonels can do that.
50-18 your halftime score. Colonels on top by 32. And Ryan Davenport is going to get a brief word with the head coach of the Panthers, Mickey Blue, to get his first half thoughts.
Coach, your observations on the first half?
A whole lot of them, not enough of us. They wanted every ball. They wanted the rebounds. We didn't handle their pressure. We didn't block out. And like I told you at the first of the night, if those 2 things happened, it was going to be a long night. We got a long hill in front of us tonight, so hopefully we come back this second half and make it respectable.
Good luck, Coach, on the second half.
That's the head coach of the Dawson Springs Panthers, Coach Mickey Blue. Colonels on top of the Panthers, 50-18. Our keys to the game brought to you by D. Patrick Ford. We'll hear from D. Patrick, as well as Classic Automotive and Collision Center. Is that to do it for Colonels at the half? Again, Henderson on top of Dawson Springs, 50-18. Back with the second half after this on WSON. Okay, ID back. 50-18. Colonels with the lead as we start the second half of play. Henderson County hosting Dawson Springs tonight. We'll host Ohio County, sit for a 6 p.m. scheduled start tomorrow. Ohio County beat UHA earlier today, 71-56. UHA beat the Colonels earlier this season.
Yes, they did, and that was a sloppy game.
Here's a steal by Thomas to start, but then throws it right back to Montgomery, who takes it away. And now a near steal by Davenport. He has it down there. Did he get a timeout? Nope, he did not get the steal. Kind of knocked it down. I thought he had it momentarily, but it's out of bounds on the baseline, so it will stay with Dawson Springs. Oh, nope. No, they switched it. They switched it now. The official's going in. So it is Colonels basketball. So apparently it was out of bounds on Dawson Springs.
Yeah,
There's no foul called there.
Yeah.
So
Davenport looked like he got poked maybe in the eyes a little bit.
Thomas to Davenport out high right wing to McKinney, who fires a three, and off the back rim, no good. A right out as a rebound for Henderson. Back down low. Now a kick out to Davenport. 15-footer, short, no good. Rebound being tapped around. And Satterfield chases it down for Henderson. A third chance for the Colonels. Davenport fakes a deep three. Back to Satterfield. He fires. Barely draws iron, no good. And a rebound into the hands of Plunkett. Dawson Springs on the attack, right to left here in this second half. Blue on the elbow, now at the high post on a cut, gets it off and flips it up and in to Jackson Thomas, who has his first points. Nice cut from Thomas.
That was just a nice backdoor cut there.
Gerard Thomas kicks it right corner to Davenport, now brings it out right wing. Satterfield from the left side, back to Davenport, three on the way. That one's all well off the mark, no good. Cooper really struggling. Rebound in the hands of Fain. He is a much better shooter than he's shown here in December. With the basketball is Blue, kicks it out. Johnston, left side, a little jumper won't go for Fain. Rebounded by Thomas for Henderson. Gerard up the floor to McKinney, who lays it up. Missed it. No good. He was a bit off balance. And it's Jackson Thomas going the other way. Didn't have the numbers. He slows things up and curls it out to the left. Plunkett, a wide open three. Off the mark, no good. And the rebound into the hands of Rideout for Henderson. Jake up the floor. Davenport, three, left side, no. Rebound into the hands of Blue. Blue far sideline. Cut off on the baseline. Kick out, three for Johnston. Goes. Montgomery Johnson with 13 to lead the Panthers. 5 straight from Dawson Springs. McKinney up the floor on a terrific pass from Satterfield at midcourt, and McKinney has an easy bucket. Now pass deflected out of bounds, and actually it is off of Dawson Springs as the Colonels force a turnover. 18 for the night for Dawson Springs. They're third here, and we played just 2:10 of this second half.
Colonels just got to slow it down now and get into their offense.
Moss a three left wing. Good. Dwayne Moss coming in, shooting 37% from three. He has 6 points as he connects on the WB3. Three-pointers brought to you by a former Colonel, now your local Edward Jones investment advisor, Walker Bruner. We use Walker's initials, WB, for the Henderson-made three. Plunkett a three to answer. Good. Jaden Plunkett with 7.
He was open. He took the look, and he got it.
Thomas left side for Henderson to the baseline. Cut off. Into the corner. McKinney a wide open three. No good. Rebound by Suggs underneath, and he puts it back up. Well, Suggs traveled after he had the rebound. Elijah just into the game second half.
Suggs, a sophomore for the Colonels. He's not seen really minutes, a lot of minutes since the Evansville North game where he had a few baskets, and his height definitely helps with the rebounding. 6'5",
155 sophomore, Elijah Suggs. Thomas right side for Dawson Springs to Blue to Plunkett. Had his three rejected by Moss. And a rebound chased down by McKinney. Good block by Moss. McKinney will bring it up for Henderson. Right side of Moss. Back to McKinney. To the baseline. A little contact there, but McKinney's strong enough to put it up and in. Off the glass for the Farmers Bank shot. Farmers Bank thinks long term. Always have, always will. See how that makes all the difference at Farmers Bank. 1555 South Green in Henderson. Plunkett, left corner. Three from the wing for him now. Got another one, same spot. Jaden Plunkett with 10 on a couple of threes here in the third quarter. Thomas called for a carry on the other end for Henderson. It goes back to Dawson Springs. Colonels by 28, 57-29 with 4:21 to go in the third. With the basketball, Johnston crosses the 10-second line. Just a sophomore, got it in and got fouled. Johnson headed to the line for a couple free throws as a foul whistled on McKinney. McKinney or Suggs?
Must put up 33, but it was 34.
No, 33 out there.
Yep.
Free throw off, no good for Johnston. Second free throw coming up for Montgomery Johnston. 13 points for him tonight. And he's got them both. Or hits one or two, excuse me. 14 for Johnston.
Having a good night.
4:05 to go in the third. Right out, three on the way. Missed it badly. Air ball. Oh, wow. Saved in, though, by Davis. Three for Moss. No good. Suggs rebound back up, no good. Suggs a second rebound, back up and in. Got Suggs to stay with it for his first points. 59-30 Colonels. 3:40 to go here in the third. And Suggs knocks one away, picked up though by Blue. 15-footer short, no good for Blue. And a rebound out of bounds to Henderson. Colonels sub McKelvey into the game. Corey McKelvey, 6-foot senior. Three on the way. He missed it badly. Rebounded by Blue. Blue off to Johnson, left side. A little contact there. No good. Rebound tipped around and right out. Controls it for Henderson. To Satterfield, driving from left to right. Flips it up. No good. A bit off balance. Rebound tapped around. Johnson going the other way for Dawson Springs. Lays it up and in on the other end. 16 for Johnston. 59-32 Colonels. Under 3 minutes to go into third. Davenport, little floater from 10. Excuse me, Satterfield, little floater from 10 up and in for Alec. He has 6. 61-22, Plunkett to Blue. 3 on the way. And Rex has really struggled for 3. Rebounded by Suggs for Henderson. The Satterfield had it knocked away from behind by Johnston. It'll be Colonel's ball. Davenport and Branson return for Henderson. Moss and Rideout check out. The Colonels have McKelvey, Branson, Davenport, Suggs, and Satterfield on the floor. Leading 61-32. Davenport 3 right corner, no good. Cooper hit his, I think, first or second one, but gone cold since. Rebounded by Thomas.
Yeah, he's struggled ever since getting in that up in Lexington.
Really, Ron, if you recall, Cooper hit his first 5 threes of the season.
Yeah.
Started 5 of 5
Yeah.
in the opener and has really struggled since. Plunkett 3 from the corner. That one's off, no good. Rebounded by Satterfield. And Satterfield had it stolen away from behind. Dawson Springs going the other way on the Colonels' 11th turnover of the night. Plunkett left side. Miss Johnston now comes to Thomas on the left wing. Branson on him. Flip to Blue right side. Shot blocked by Satterfield. Rebound though, put back up and in by Fain. First points for Fain. 61-34 Colonels. Davenport over to Satterfield. Dr. Davenport. Satterfield straight away. Right side of Branson. His three. No good. Rebound McElveen. Satterfield penetrating in. Flips it up. No good. And a rebound into the hands of Blue. Up the floor, Blue. Kick out Johnson. His three. Straight away. Rattles off. No good. Suggs. Rebounds for Henderson. Up the floor to Branson. Branson right side. Little Euro step. Bucket in the foul. Possible three-point play for Cole Branson.
Nice take there from Cole. He made a nice Euro step move. Put it up and finished it. Now he'll have a chance for three-point play here.
Branson with 4 points and 5 rebounds tonight. Free throw for Branson, up and in. So 5 for Branson, Thomas in for him. Colonels by 30, 64-34, minute 6 to go in the third. And with the basketball in the backcourt, Thomas gets across to Montgomery, try to go down low, tipped away by Davis, and McKinney has it going the other way for Henderson. Thomas, 16-footer right baseline, no good. Rebound being tapped around, controlled by Blue for Dawson Springs. Blue trapped near midcourt by McKinney and Davenport, and it knocked away out of bounds. It will stay with Dawson Springs. They'll play it in three-quarter court, far sideline, in front of some of the Union County coaches. The Braves set to play in the nightcap tonight. That was a scheduled 7:30 start. That'll be more closer to 8 as the Colonel started about 30 minutes late. Here's a steal by McKinney on the inbounds. Lakin missed the layup on the other end, no good. And it's rebounded by Johnston. Thomas out high left. Plunkett straight away, 3 on the way. A little short, no good. Rebounded by Davenport for Henderson. To Thomas from the left side. Switches hand to the right to left. Missed it, no good. Plunkett rebounds, fires it back up the floor. Plunkett, little runner from 10, good. Plunkett with a dozen. Thomas to the baseline, spins, gets in the paint, puts it up and in. 23 for Thomas tonight. Three-quarter court shot from Johnson. Nearly goes. Just a little short. We head to the fourth quarter. Colonels by 30, 66-36. You're listening to Holiday Hoops here on WSON, presented by German American Bank. One more after this. 66-36 Colonels as we get set to start the fourth quarter of play. Holiday Hoops being presented by German American Bank. Bank on the Ohio with German American Bank. Monitor your accounts, pay bills and people, access your credit score and more. Visit GermanAmericanBank.com for more. German American Bank, member FDIC. More Holiday Hoops to come. Scott Stone, 10:45 tomorrow morning with the Lady Colonels. And then it is play was stopped momentarily. Not sure what that was about. 10:45 for the Lady Colonels taking on one of the top teams in Indianapolis, and top teams in the state of Indiana. That's tomorrow. We're back here at the Colonels around 6 with Henderson, Ohio County. Right out and shot up, no good. Got his own rebound, but then had it stripped away. Gonna put it on the floor. Never want to do that. 66-36. Blue gets it across, has it at the free throw line to Plunkett. Fain on the right block. Back to Plunkett. Little give and go. Puts it up and in. Plunkett's a nice player, too. He has 14. 3 for Davenport, right side. No good off the rim and over the backboard. Out of bounds to Dawson Springs. (66-38) Colonels with 7:10 to play in the fourth quarter. Deep three, Plunkett. Off, no good. Barely draws iron left side, rebounded by Thomas. Thomas in the paint, all the way to the rack, lays it up and in. 25 for Thomas tonight. The lead back to 30 for Henderson. Under 7 to play. Johnson left side, kicks to Blue, 3 on the way, no good. He's struggled from 3. Plunkett offensive rebound, puts it back up and in. Old 12-footer from Plunkett, who now has 16. 6:40 to go here in the fourth. Davenport right wing in front of his own bench. Thomas on the baseline, gets the rack, puts it up, no good. Got his own rebound, puts it back up from 6 and in. Double-double for Thomas now, 27 points, 10 rebounds. Lead back to 30 for Henderson, 70-40. The reach-in foul called on Thomas. Gerard picks up his second. McKinney out. Thomas and Davenport also out as Davis, Moss, Branson in for Henderson. Johnson with the basketball. On the right side, had it knocked away and stolen away by Branson. Cole on the other end flips it to Moss, who puts it off the glass and in for the Farmers Bank shot. Moss with 8. Plunkett, 3, left side. A little short, no good. Rebound, though, Johnston gets it over to Fain, who puts it up and in. Fain with 4, a nice find from Johnson. Satterfield on the other end misses a layup, no good. Rebounded by Fain. To Johnston. Flips it off the glass, no good. Rebound being tapped around, and it's picked up by Plunkett after kept alive by Blue. And Plunkett has 18. 14 of his 18 here in the second half. 72-44 Henderson. 5:20 to go in the game. With the basketball, Davis to Branson. Now Moss. Back to Branson. Cole off balance, no good. Flipped it up from 8. Rebounded by Fain for Dawson Springs.
Colonel's got to do a little bit better job handling onto the ball. Their second half has been not so well.
They're up big, but the execution has been pretty poor.
Yeah.
With a basketball, right side Johnston. And a lot of fight in these Panthers. Blue, a deep 3, finally got one. Rex had jacked up a few, and he drills that one, his deepest one of the night, his first points. 72-47. Dawson Springs actually won that third quarter, 18-16. Moss a 3 to answer straight away. Good. Like I said in the pregame, Ron, I'd like to see Moss get some more shots.
Agreed.
He's coming in shooting a team best 37% from 3, and he's knocked down a couple tonight. Driving in right side Johnston, and he traveled. He kind of ran into Davis. McKelvin returns, and also, help me out, Ryan, 25.
Mark Thomas in there.
Mark Thomas. First time I've seen, I think Mark's played in one game.
Getting some minutes off the bench for Smith Arts team here.
Davis at the high post, into the paint from 6 feet. Trajan missed it. Rebound, Thomas, back up, no good. And rebounded by Blue for Henderson. Blue for Dawson Springs. From Henderson is Rex Blue. So is his dad, head coach Mickey Blue, but They make the trip to Dawson Springs. Plunkett, another three.
He's having him a second half, that's for sure.
21 for Plunkett. Moss a three to answer. No good from the left side. Plunkett the rebound. Up the floor to Blue. Lays it up. In and he's fouled. Possible three-point play for Blue as he's fouled by Moss. Two years ago, Dawson Springs didn't win a game, went 0-16 at the COVID season. Last year, Mickey Blue's first year, they won a few, 3-27, but 5-7 this year. The free throw is good for Blue. So they've increased their win total the last 2 years in the first 12 games of the 2022-23 season. They're going to win some more.
Yes, they are. They much improved team.
Yep. Three in the corner is good for Thomas.
Mark Thomas with
a three. It's got to feel good for Mark, knocking down the tray. 78-53, just under 3 minutes to go here in the game. And in traffic, Thomas now he's tied up by McElveen. It'll be a jump ball. It will stay with Dawson Springs. I think it may be Mark's first varsity points.
I believe so.
Branson and Moss out.
Cooper Vowles and Francisco Guevara in there. And Suggs now in for Davis.
We got them all right on. Look at your roster there on your phone. Got the book there. Make sure we get them all in. Inbounds comes in right to us. I didn't touch it, Coach. Almost did. Right over our scores table. Turn it over for Dawson Springs. Girls have mainly their subs in. Guevara, thank you. That's the one I wasn't aware of. And a three is good.
Another one
for Thomas again. 6 for Mark Thomas. Knocked down a couple of threes here in his fourth quarter. 2.5 minutes to play. 81-53 Colonels. Plunkett a three. No good from the left side. Rebounded by McElveen. Up the floor, a layup for McElveen. He took it all the way.
He's really quick. Very, very, got a lot of speed.
Johnson, a little floater from 8. Banked it in good for Dawson Springs. 18 for Johnston. 2 minutes left, 83-55. And Blue has a steal on the far sideline. Rex had it knocked away, though. Picked back up, and the Colonels go on their way. Thomas up the floor to Suggs, who had it deflected out of bounds by the Panthers. It'll stay with the Colonels. (83-55). Colonels by 28 with 1:45 to go here in the game. Cooper Vowles gives it up to Guevara. Kick out Thomas, another three.
Oh.
Thomas, his third three. He's like, give me some more minutes, Coach.
In the big time, and just a varsity game out in a classic stage here at home. That's
good point.
That's pretty impressive. Come in, knocks him down some threes.
Johnston a three, no good. Rebound tapped around, and Guevara has it going the other way. Right side, Markel, another one. Off the back rim and out of bounds. Why not? Everybody was on their feet for a moment. 86-55. We'll talk to Gerard Thomas on our postgame show tonight. Gerard with 27 points, 10 rebounds, and scored his 1,000th career point tonight. 86-55 as Hill brings it up. Some of the other Dawson Springs guys in the game that hadn't been in. Bullock, though, he was in earlier. He has the basketball. Goes inside to Deaver, deflected, and the Colonels have the steal. 25, tonight for Dawson Springs. Vowles kicks to Thomas. Guevara back to Thomas. A three for Mark. Got another one. 4 threes for Mark Thomas.
That's what the crowd wanted to see.
The Thomas boys can shoot it, man. He's got a little brother, Markel. He can drain it, too. 89-55. 3 in the corner. Good on the other end for Tyler Hale, his first points. 89-58. They're trying to get it to Thomas again. It's deflected out of bounds. Deflected out of bounds by Bullock. 15 seconds left. It was a difficult three-point shooting night until Mark Thomas came in the game.
Another one! Oh my goodness! That makes you love basketball right there.
Well, now we got to talk to Thomas and Mark Thomas.
Yeah,
my goodness. 3 left side, no good. Rebound talked around, and will do it. 92-58, your final score. The Colonels coming out and giving Mark Thomas all the love, who had 15 points on 5 3-pointers in that fourth quarter. The sophomore lighting it up at the end as the Colonels get the win over Dawson Springs, 92-58. We'll catch up with Mark. He's riding high. Also here from one of the Colonel seniors, Gerard Thomas, all part of our post-game show, our game and holiday hoops being presented by German American Bank. German American Bank helps communities grow so people can prosper. Talk to them about your banking, insurance, and wealth management goals. German American Bank, member FDIC. Once again, our final score, Henderson County 92, Dawson Springs 58. For Ryan Davenport, I'm Greg Busby. So long for just a while here on WSON.